This is Boomer Life on CL 650.
Where's that thumping come from? Oh, my head. Oh, it's Mariah Carey. There we are. Welcome back to Boomer Life here on CL 650 on this very second day of January. As we say Happy New Year to our friends from ShannonOaks, ShawnWilson and Jillian Fullerton are with us in studio, talking about life in seniors community around British Columbia. Baptist Housing, their employer, operates 16 seniors community, one of which, at least one of which, is called a campus of care, where you have independent, assisted, and extended care facilities all in the same piece of real estate. There's one in the Okanagan? Are there two? Or just the one up country?
Well, there's variations of that on the island as well.
Okay.
Between the city of Victoria and Saanich, we provide all three levels of supportive housing for seniors. One
of the things, as we attempt to help Boomer kids present the case to seniors or for seniors retirement living communities to their parents, one of the things that we try to pass along in terms of advice is the argument that it's pretty inevitable, Jillian, and you are so well organized to deal with this argument. If mom or dad or both have downsized out of the old house into a condo or an apartment, half the move has already been done.
That's a big first step.
Therefore it's much easier to make another move.
Yes.
If, however, they're still back in that home they bought in 1974 and paid for by the 80s, and they're still living there, and they say, but what am I going to do with all my stuff? I couldn't possibly leave all these memories.
Yeah, that's something we hear so often. That is a big roadblock to people making that choice to a healthier lifestyle.
Definitely.
Because they see all of the memories, they see all of the books, all of the cards and letters, all of the little pieces of china.
It's a lifetime of accumulation.
It's huge, and it's the thought of doing it. It's just too much work, and nobody else can do it but me. That's what they say. No, you can't go through my stuff.
Right.
I have to do it.
Well, you have, of course, heard this argument, shall we say, more than a few times.
Yes.
You've been around for a while. And so over the years, you have, there's been a sort of an industry within an industry coming out of the seniors retirement living industry. Now there's a whole other thing going on across British Columbia. These people are professional downsizers.
Yes, and we use a number of them. We are going to have a downsizing seminar in February, February the 3rd, at 11:30, and we're bringing one of the professionals in that we use. Estate Property Services, and the president is Anne McKenzie.
Well, Anne's been a guest here on Boomer Life.
Yes, she has.
Oh, she's terrific,
she's
too.
Very professional.
Yeah.
In fact, I recommended her to one of my friends was moving out of their house into a condo, and she had nothing but accolades for Anne. She said her husband passed away in the middle of the move, and Anne was so professional. So that was wonderful. But what we do at the downsizing seminars, we invite people to come in and have lunch. We have it in our private dining room, and we talk about all the different sort of obstacles that are there, and Anne will give you a method to approach all of those roadblocks that are there.
Right.
And she will make recommendations. She will, if you want to do this, you can choose a mover, and she will make recommendations if you just want a mover.
Right.
She will tell you how to organize your stuff and what to do, and she'll also talk about her services that they do. So it's very informative.
And if I can add, one of the services that I know Jillian and Kirsten have been renowned at doing is if somebody is interested in moving in at ShannonOaks, Jillian and Kirsten, God bless them, they'll go out to the person's home and measure the furniture that matters most to them.
The furniture they're going to bring with them.
And come back to ShannonOaks, and with measuring tape and green painter's tape on the carpet, we'll lay out an actual schematic of where the furniture would be best placed, so as to get some people over the hurdle of understanding where the items are going to go. It really puts the teeth into help. And also what they can bring.
What they can or cannot bring.
And so it's just another beautiful service that the ladies provide to ensure that the anxiety is lessened through a move.
Plus, a downsizing seminar really does actually take care of a few bits of business all at once, doesn't it? First of all, it allows us boomer kids the opportunity to expose mom or dad to a professional downsizer who can help sort of clear a few of those speed bumps with regards to what on earth am I going to do with my stuff. Plus, it also gets you into ShannonOaks for a walk around, an opportunity to see the people.
We will tour you after.
And bonus, there's lunch provided as well. So you get a chance to sample the food. So you really can accomplish a whole lot in about 2 hours or a little more on a weekday.
You can.
And then the next one, just keep note of this. This is January 2nd, so we're talking just a little over a month away on Wednesday, February 3rd. That's the next ShannonOaks downsizing seminar, lunch included.
Give us a call.
And all you need to do is give them a call in advance. That's all. All you need to know is how many people you're going to expect.
We need to know the number. So call 604-324-6257.
Okay.
324-6257, and just say, I'm interested in the downsizing seminar, and we'll put your name down.
If you missed the phone number, by the way, it's on the website. And can a person send an email request to attend instead of making a phone call? Some people fancy themselves quite tech savvy. I'm not one of them, but some would enjoy the challenge. Well, I'll just sign up online, and you can do that too.
They can do that.
Okay, so this is, Shawn, it's a great way to get that tour thing started, because this addresses a very specific concern, my stuff. But it also gets you out of the house and into ShannonOaks, and even a chance to tie on the feed bag.
That's right. And whenever there's a lunch offered, why not, right?
Absolutely.
But it definitely, we want to be part of reducing the anxiety that will come from a move of this note. I mean, as you mentioned, sir, it's one thing if they've already done the downsizing from that big home into a 2-bedroom condo, that sort of thing. But it's quite significant. A lot of our residents that now live at ShannonOaks, they actually, as you alluded to, they bought their home 30, 40, 50 years ago. It's been paid for years, but they kept accruing stuff. And we would all hate, and family would hate, boomer kids would hate to think that the stuff or the sentimentality of, well, my mom and dad still live in the same home that I grew up in. Well, sometimes it's the boomer kids that need to detach themselves from the sentimentality if it comes at the cost of mom or dad no longer living safely within a secure environment. And so to get them over the hurdles, we plan these downsizing seminars. We have the ladies available to them. And as Jillian mentioned, Jillian and Kirsten have years of experience. All you need to do is pick up the phone, give us a call, and the ladies will be able to walk you through the steps to equip you.
We have 3 different downsizing groups that we bring in, because everybody has different tastes. So estate property services may be appropriate for one family, but another, we have all different varieties. So we can show you 3 different types of downsizing companies. So it works. We don't just favor one. We open up the doors to all 3.
And very quickly, because we're almost out of time, very quickly, in addition to attending the downsizing seminar on Wednesday, February the 3rd, Shawn, right back to what you talked about in the very opening remarks here an hour ago almost, and it feels like about 5 minutes ago, you talked about a trial stay.
Yeah, trial stay. So if somebody's interested, have the boomer kids come in, or have the person interested in moving into ShannonOaks come. They can connect with Jillian or Kirsten, have a complimentary lunch, and indeed, we would be interested in mutually understanding, is this going to be a fit?
Absolutely, yeah.
And so they can come and have a complimentary trial stay at ShannonOaks. We usually prefer it's done during the midweek so they can immerse themselves in our fully active programs if they so wish. We have bus trips heading out to community, to malls, to different events. We just finished doing some beautiful scenic Christmas light tours that were just spectacular, I'm sure.
They're the best.
And so come and stay for that trial stay, and that will answer all of the questions a person would have.
And all of the contact points for our guests, ShawnWilson or Jillian Fullerton, are on the website. It's ShannonOaks.com. ShannonOaks.com and just click on Vancouver for our guests and their phone numbers and email addresses. Or if you'd like to get a hold of Leo Martin and his team at Shannon Oaks Victoria, click on the Victoria option and they will treat you just as well over there.
They certainly will.
Happy New Year again to both of you, Shawn
Same
and
to you,
Julie.
Happy New Year.
It's great to see you, and you're so awake today. It's just amazing. We'll see you next time right here on Boomer Life.